Hey, what's going on, GP Gaming? This is Ghetto Prophecy with more Total War Attila. This is my third battle today against Lord Hitler, and I bring the Roman expedition against the Saxons. He brings 6 Nordic axe warriors. These guys are really good. 2-handed axe units. I think they have throwing axes. He brings 7 Nordic hurlers. He decides to bring some good cav this time, though. He brings 6 heroic cavalry, and then he takes the the Nordic warlord general. So I've got 5 Clibanarii, pretty good shock cav unit, and then I have the only general available to the Roman expedition is the Bucularii guard cavalry. Then I'm backing them up with 4 Fundatores, 4 Antesignani, and 4 of these awesome Bucularii guard axemen. Look at these guys. Here's the Antesignani. Here's the Bucularii guard axemen. Don't these guys just look great? This is the best one-handed axe unit in the game. So here comes the enemy cavalry. I can kill his cavalry. His heroic cav. They're pretty good, but they're not going to stand up to shock cav with infantry support. So here we go. The battle's starting on my left flank. Gonna lead the charge with my heroic general. I try to use diamond formation, but see that I'm going too slow, so I go out of diamond formation. I'm chasing these guys. You know, I honestly shouldn't chase these guys this much. He's gonna turn around with his one unit when I have charge order on a different unit, but I see it at the last second and I charge into that unit.
Keep him alive.
I'm gonna see, this is really bad by him. He surrounds my general, but this is just gonna allow me to surround the rest of his cav. So here my Clibanarii are going into the heroic cav. He didn't even get a charge bonus, but his slingers are tearing into my Clibanarii. So that's not that good for me. But he's also doing some friendly fire. But I'm just getting wrecked by his slingers right now. So here my shock F's gonna go into this blob that's fighting my general. Boom! Smacking these heroic cav in the back. Here my axemen, my Bucularii guard axemen gonna hang out over here on the left flank. Here on the right flank, same thing's happening. Cavalry charging in. Get a charge bonus at the last minute. And I have my axemen here for support. So this heroic cav is not gonna do too well. Over on my left flank, they're doing better because they're in more narrow formations. But on my right flank, they're nice and wide, so I got good charge bonuses. So here my Bucularii guard axemen are going to try to throw their axes. I'm going to run away because I don't want to get charged by those Nordic axe warriors. Because my units are one-headed axe units. They don't have an insane charge bonus like these guys do. So I'm bringing up my swordsmen to throw more darts and or javelins at these axe units. And then charge them with a unit that they don't have a charge order on. So I see he changes his charge order to my axe units that are engaged in combat. So I'm going to go ahead and charge into these Nordic axe warriors. Kill a lot with my throwing axes and my throwing darts. So here we go. I've got my axemen in the fight over here. I see his Nordic axemen come in. So I pull through and I charge in with my Clibanarii. Killing a lot. Boom. So, because if he had swung around and got a free charge into my axemen, that would have been devastating. But now I charged his guys, so they're almost running away right now. Destroyed one unit of heroic cav. The rest of my axemen coming in to help finish off the heroic cav. And now I've got free cav units and free axemen.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
So here my Antesignani are tanking it out against the Nordic axe warriors. In a vicious struggle. More Nordic axe warriors. They're going to chase my Fundatores, so I'm just going to kite them and sling them. My general, he barely survived that cavalry fight. Now I've got a big blob over here of cavalry, swordsmen, axemen. Nordic hurlers really close, so I'm just going to charge my axemen right in. Get into those Nordic hurlers. These Nordic axe warriors, they need to flank around and charge into my infantry blob. But those Nordic axe warriors are defeated, so I'm going to be able to charge into the back of these Nordic axe warriors. Over here, all my cavalry is free. I'm going to start swinging around. My Bucalarii Guard Axemen are fighting these Nordic Axe warriors downhill. And we're losing. So I'm pretty sure the Nordic Axe warriors got a charge off. The Nordic slingers, the Nordic hurlers are doing a lot of damage to my Clibanarii. Taking out these Nordic Axe warriors. I shouldn't be slinging into them like this. I'm doing tons of friendly fire. So here I bring in more Axemen and I defeat the Nordic Axe warriors. Here I'm just going to charge into his general and just destroy him with my Clibanarii. Here they go. Boom! Oh my god. That unit got wrecked. And I just pull out. So we've got more shot cav coming in to finish him off. Nope, they just run away. Went from 120 to 35 in a single charge. So the heroic cav did not do what it needed to do. One of his Nordic Axe warriors got a lot of good kills. His Nordic hurlers got some pretty good kills. Yeah, see, his general even got one kill when I pulled out, but they just got destroyed by my Clibanarii. My Fundator is not really getting that many kills, but they distracted the Nordic Axe warriors for them to chase them, so it allowed my infantry, my Antesignani, my Bucalarii Guard Axemen, and my Clibanarii to do the damage that they needed to do. Thanks for watching. Please comment.